Hey guys, happy hump day. Today is September 10th. Celebrated my birthday Monday, and then I did some running around yesterday. I was supposed to come to Hobby Lobby, which that's where I'm outside of. I'm going to run inside and see. Now, I told you guys Monday, or maybe it was Sunday and Monday, that McCall's is on sale for 99 cents. I was in Hobby Lobby on Sunday and checked it out and seen it, and then someone else sent it to me to see if I knew about it. So I knew about it and forgot to update you guys, and then turn around and updated you guys. But anyway, y'all didn't ask for all of that. But I'm outside of Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna go inside and see what the sale is. I made sure to bring my GoPro today, right? So I could go inside and check. So I'm gonna scroll through there, see what's on sale. Not necessarily what's on sale, because we ain't finna do a scroll through Hobby Lobby, because I already know this Hobby Lobby don't be having nothing. Sugar honey iced tea. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check and see what McCall pattern speaks to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna take y'all on the ride with me. So come on. Hey you guys, I'm in Hobby Lobby, and it's been a minute since I have came in the store and did some patterns. So I'm here in Hobby Lobby, and I am going to go through patterns and see what I find in McCall's. I think Nomi is on it, but I will check for you guys. So let's see what I find. Yep, I did it too. Just like everyone else, I went to Hobby Lobby. And if you are not looking to spend no money, stay out my stories, okay? On Instagram. But just so you know, I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up 30 patterns, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. I spent $31.63. I didn't do bad. At least Rosalita, who was my cashier, she didn't think so. But anyway, how you doing today? So I'm going to share with you guys at the table what I picked up, why I picked up, and we're going to get into it. But if you are new to the channel, hey girl, how you doing? I'm Rochelle, and I'm the girl that actually I've been giving you the pattern sales here lately. But yeah, I give you all the pattern sales, sew-alongs, and behind the scenes of any and everything in between. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys patterns upon patterns upon patterns, okay? On what I picked up during the 99 cents Hobby Lobby sale. Now, Hobby Lobby has McCall and Nomi patterns on sale for 99 cents while supplies last. So before you ask me, when does the sale end until they run out of McCall's pattern? Now, I asked the cashier, when does the sale end? And you know what she told me? You are the first person who picked up patterns. What? And to be honest and to be fair, it was a crap load. It was sugar honey iced tea load of patterns, okay, in the drawer. I was like, so here's the thing. I know I posted it Sunday, and when I posted it Sunday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go Monday. No, I didn't go Monday. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go Tuesday. Nope, I didn't go Tuesday because I was busy doing other stuff and I didn't want to go after work. And then today is Wednesday, September 10th, by the way, when I'm filming this. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go Wednesday. And I went at lunchtime. And And then when I went, I was like, okay, it's not gonna be much in there, but I'm just gonna scroll. And really, to be honest with you, I wasn't even thinking about really picking up any patterns because, to be honest, I was like, I have pretty much all the patterns that they could possibly have. So I thought, okay. Now, some of these are repeat for a reason, because I either have already made it and I need a fresh copy, or I picked it up, or I forgot to pick it up, I should say, and now I want it. All right, so I'm gonna share them at the table. I don't really feel the need. I'll think about it when it's time to edit this video, if I'm gonna put the pattern up on the screen or not. But without further ado, to keep this video short, sweet, and to the point, let's go ahead and go over to my table, and I'm gonna share the patterns with you on the top-down camera. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys, listen. Of course, y'all know, got a big old bag full of patterns. So I'm gonna take them out of the bag. All right, so just to kind of run them down for you, I'm gonna start with this little stack, okay? First up, I have, all of these are McCall's. I didn't pick up any Know Me patterns. So starting off with this one right here, McCall's 7920. Now, I made this pattern before. If I could find the pictures, I will put any pattern that I made. If I can find the pictures, I'll put it up on the screen so you're able to see this. Now, I remember making this back in, I believe, 2022. I did like a top series or something. I think it was the top series or a skirt series or something like that. So I made the top, but used the skirt of a different pattern. And I believe when I did that, I did view A on the pattern, extended it a little bit and made a peplum at the bottom. So I went ahead and got a fresh new copy of this pattern because I definitely just want to do the skirt. Now, when I get around to making this pattern, I definitely want to do A again. So that's what I'm looking at doing. So I picked it up again, McCall 7920. Next one, 7907. So I just picked this up again. Now I'm interested in doing both view C and view D for this one. I like the little cuff, I guess you could call it, on view C, but then also on view D, I like the little flare that it has there. So this one is a loose fitting pants that have the fly front, belt carriers, pleat detail, side seam pockets, and leg variation. View B is your balloon leg. View A is the flared leg, cargo pockets. And then view C is flared leg gathered to a band. And then view D is flared legs as well. Now for view A, it has the cargo pockets on the side. I'm not really interested in that one, but view C and view D are the two that I'm interested in. So that's what I plan on doing. But moving over to the next one, this one, both of these are easy to sew for that matter. Moving over to the next one is 7910. I'm sorry, 7900. I need to get some glasses, even though I don't wear glasses, but 7900. Now for this one, I picked it up in the smaller size, and this one only goes up to a size 14, but this is the only size that they have. Now, before you be like, why you pick it up in the wrong size? So for size 14, it says the finished garment measurement is a 40. I would have to definitely size this up. But honestly, based on the finished garment measurement for a D cup, a size 14 goes up to a 42. And my finished bust is a 45. So that means 3 inches at the bust. Not terrible, but I would still have to size it up no matter what. Finished garment measurement needs to be a 45 for me. I am a 43.5. With ease, I have to do a 45. All right. But nor here or there. I am interested in view C for this one. Yeah, I mean, I like view D too, but that's what I would do. It's an easy to sew pattern. It's fitted. It's a button front top. It have neck and front facing and length and sleeve variations. For this one, view A is purchased bias tape to finish the armhole. View B is elastic sleeves, purchased bias tape for the casing. And then this one features separate pattern pieces for the cup sizes there too. So once again, it's $7,900. Next one is $78.99. This one, the reason why I picked it up is I like View C. I feel like this one would be great for work. So that's why I picked it up. The only one that I like on this one is View C. I don't think I would make any other view. Maybe View A on this one too. It's easy to sew. This is the loose fitting top. It have neck facing back opening with hook and eye and neckline and sleeve variation. View A is an all-in-one neck and armhole facing. View B is a contrast sleeve. And then View C is the elasticated sleeve. I like that for sure. View D have button cuffs for this one. I like this one, $78.99, easy to sew. View C is the view that I think I'm going to do. When I get around to the pattern. Now, I'm not going to read what the pattern is. I'm just going to, from here on out, I'm just going to tell you to keep this video short because it's a lot of pattern. All right, so next one is McCall's 8098. Now, the reason why I picked this one up is because I have this one in PDF. I like View B on this pattern. That's what I feel that I'm going to be doing. This one says that it's 6 pattern pieces total in this envelope, and you will only need elastic only. Now, going back to the other patterns, for notions, all of these, you're going to need either like a hook and eye closure or something. But this one is an elastic only. If you've seen my video of the patterns that was elastic only or no notion, I will link those in the description box below so you can get to those videos of my videos that are no notion or elastic only. Once again, this is $80.98. Next up is $79.31. Now, I know Mimi G has a full complete sew along for this one. Now, I like $67.93 bias cut skirt. And you guys know that I did mention that for my fall winter core capsule, I'm looking at doing a bias cut skirt. And this could actually be put in that. So now I'm on the fence on if I wanted to do $67.93, which is already sewn, by the way. Or if I want to go ahead and cut this one in like a navy blue and then do this one as well. Then I have 2 for the price of 1. $79.31 is what this pattern is. And yeah, I like this one. Once again, it's $79.31 and it's an average to sew pattern. Next is $81.35. Now, I have made this pattern before. I made this pattern, I believe, in 2021. I actually have a sew with me here on the channel. I think for this pattern, I actually did View B, love it. I can no longer fit it. I gave it away to my sister because life was lifing and the thing is too small in the bust now. It fits everywhere else except for the bust. And I think it's a little too tight on the booty now, but yeah. It is what it is. When you're COVID for almost 2 years, things happen. So yeah, $80.35 is what it is. Brittany J. Jones, she also have a sew along for this one. This is easy to sew. All you need is some elastic. That's it. Yeah, I like this one. View B would be what I would do again. The only difference is for View B, I just don't like the bottom layer. I don't like the exposed seams. I think I would do it differently, maybe, or just leave that off. But yeah, I like this one, $80.35, and it's easy to sew. Next is $80.45. I like this one, the Abby McCall's. This is an average to sew pattern. You're gonna need 5 buttons for this one. I picked this one up because I do like making pants. It's a little different than what I normally have. I didn't pick this pattern up when it first came out, but I'm interested in putting this in my wardrobe, you know, for sure. I feel like I would do this in twill. I wouldn't do this in linen, but I would definitely do this in twill. But yeah, once again, it's $80.45. Next is the easy to sew pattern. It's $80.50, and y'all know I'm in this best game right now. 8050. This is like super simple vest to sew. So if you are getting into vests, I would recommend this pattern. I have done this pattern before. It's been a long time because this pattern is a different pattern number. I have the old copy in my stash. I needed a fresh new copy. I just never decided to pick it up again. Now that it's 99 cents, I did. Okay. But this one, you will need like a couple of buttons for this one. But I believe this one is easy to sew. Well, I'm going to say easy to sew, but definitely pick this one up if you have not done so already. It is 8050. Next up is 8053. You guys know why I picked this one up, because I actually have a full sew along for this one on the channel. I showed you guys how to draft a sleeve for it. Yeah, draft the sleeve. We draft the sleeve for this one. We added a facing to this one. We installed a sleeve band, and we installed an invisible back zipper for it. I'll put the picture up so you're able to see it. I'll drop all the links to all the videos. I actually did this on live. We sewed it on live. Well, I sewed it on live and you guys watched. So I picked up a fresh new copy. The other one, yes, it still fits. I love it. I actually wore it a few weeks ago, and I love it. I get compliments on it all the time, every time I wear it. So I picked up a fresh new copy just in case I want to sew it again. I do have another hack in my brain for this one as well. But this one is a really good pattern. It's basic to where you can hack it. It's very hackable. This is a great pattern hacking pattern. So 8053. Easy to sew, by the way. And one thing I will mention about this one, this is a no notion pattern. So you can sew it as is, and it's no notion. Next is 7330. I picked this up because when I originally picked this pattern up, I picked it up in the large size and it is way too big, okay? So I needed to pick it up in the smaller size, so that's why I picked it up. It is an average to sew pattern, by the way. It is a lot of pattern pieces also, okay? So it's a romper jumpsuit pattern. And I've been having some chambray fabric in my stash for quite some time that I would be interested in making view F for. But yeah, that's why I picked it up. It's 7330. Next up is 7637. Listen, I have the bigger sides, the extra large and up sides. What size? Extra large to 3XL. It's too freaking big. So I needed to downsize to the small to large, and Joann's never had the small to large size. Now, I quit going to Hobby Lobby when they stopped having the 99 cents, $1.99 sale back in like 2021, 2022. When they stopped having the pattern sale, I stopped going to Hobby Lobby. Like, literally, I stopped going. I think the last time I went in Hobby Lobby was literally 2025 when I went for New Look patterns. Seriously. I can't even tell you what Hobby Lobby looked like until I went in there. No shade to Hobby Lobby, but I went in there and I grabbed this pattern. Now, the reason why I grabbed this pattern is because when Sew It Academy, it is part of Sew It Academy. It was one of those courses. I attempted to make it, and you guys know I love bomber jackets. This was one of the patterns in there. I picked it up then. Now, just to be transparent, I am no longer a member of Sew It Academy as of right now, simply because, like, I wasn't doing the courses. I'm just going to be 100% transparent. I wasn't doing the courses, and I was just paying $10 a month. And when you're not doing the courses, you're paying $10 a month. And then by the time I got a new debit card, I didn't feel like having to go through the hassle of switching cards and stuff. I'm just going to be transparent. So I just never signed back up. But yeah, I'm no longer a member. But unfortunately, I may and may not sign back up to support. We'll see. But this is 7637. I believe this was actually in the men Sew It Academy. I think Norris was the one that actually did the sew along for this. But I'm not sure. Men Sew It Academy is no longer around. So you wouldn't be able to get the sew along for this anyway. But I like this pattern and I picked it up. But it's $76.37. Next up is $77.89. $77.89 is a created pattern, which means that you could choose any one of the bodice to go with any one of the bottoms, whether it's your skirt or your pants. I don't know which view or which bodice I would do for this one. It's easy to sew. You can create it in a dress or a jumpsuit, so I like this. But yeah, I picked it up because I have it in PDF. Since Hobby Lobby has it, I said, why not? 99 cents. Yeah. I'll use the paper pattern first before taping together some PDF patterns, okay? Next up is $77.86. I'm just going to say Mimi G made me do it. Like, let's be for real. I didn't have this pattern until I seen it on Mimi G. And then C made this pattern. She looks gorgeous in it. So, yeah, I picked it up. I wasn't going to actually pick it up even when it was $4.99 on Simplicity.com because I just really did not want to tape the pattern together. And I don't know if it's even in PDF on Simplicity.com. But when I seen this pattern in the drawer for 99 cents, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one that Mimi made. But I picked it up, $77.86. It is easy to sew, not minimal pattern pieces. And I will say that this one is an elastic only pattern. Pick it up if you have a chance. All right, $77.86. Next up, Mimi G made this pattern before, $77.74. I picked it up for View C. Looks like a really gorgeous dress. It's easy to sew. For this one, you will need a 22-inch invisible zipper that goes in the back and a hook and eye closure for this one. I am looking at doing View C for this one. Y'all know that I'm not a big girl a girl who loves sleeveless. I may or may not add sleeves on it. We will see. But once again, it's $77.74. Next is $82.88. I like this jumpsuit. I don't know why I didn't pick it up when it first came out. But I have plans for a jumpsuit. And y'all know I'm not really big on jumpsuit. But the reason why I need a jumpsuit is because something's coming up next year. And I need a jumpsuit. And my vision is very similar to this pattern. So yeah, $82.88. It is an average to sew pattern for this one. And in terms of notions, you will need 5 hook and eye closures and a pack of single full bias tape if you are doing View A. Now it just says you need some hook and eye closure. Do you not need buttons on here? That's weird. It just says hook and eye closures. But it doesn't tell you if you need any. Let me look at these instructions because that's weird, because looking at the front, it looks like there's some buttons, but on the pattern, like for View B on the pattern, I'm going to put the pattern up on the screen so you are able to see it. But it looks like there's no button, so I guess this is a no-notion pattern outside of the hook and eye closures. But where are you putting the hook and eye closure? Yeah, comment in the comment section below, because it says 5 hook and eye closures, but where are you using a hook and eye closure? Is it down the front? Comment in the comment section below. Yes, I do have the instructions, and by the time this video posts, I have already read it. So yeah, $82.88 is the pattern number. All right, moving on to the next one. You guys know I have done this one before, so I picked up a fresh new copy, but I picked it up in the smaller size, $81.97. If you go to the video, I'm going to put the thumbnail up on the screen. It's also linked in the description box below if you're interested in seeing that pattern review. Now, when I did this dress, it looks gorgeous. It looks amazing. The photos came out wonderful. However, I hate the fact that it is really, it looks good, but it was a little too big in the bust area. I don't know if it's, once you attach the lining, it's just becomes too big. I tried this on and pattern fit this thing before I added the lining. Once I added the lining, it was probably like a good inch way too big. And I felt like it was just too freaking droopy. So I want to do this again. I'm going to do it in like a test muslin. and then stitch up the fabric. Sew the fabric after that. But it's $81.97. Picked it up in a paper pattern. I have it in PDF, by the way, too. Next one is $83.84. Now, you guys know that I did this pattern. I think I just did a pattern review. I just did a pattern review. I didn't do a sew along for this one. The view that I did was view A, I believe. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen so you're able to see it. I did this for Battle of the Shirt Dress, and I think that year was 2023 or 2024. I'll put it up so you're able to see it, but I love this dress. I wear it not so often, just to be 100% honest with you. I love it, but I don't wear dresses to work because I have to walk from a parking garage, and because I'm walking about 2 blocks, I'm just not going to walk in heels downtown Orlando. I'm just not going to do that. We're going to wear some tennis shoes to the building, then transfer over, okay? Because I'm telling you, if you know, you know. You don't know what's going to happen, okay? But yeah, it's $83.84. Just come prepared for anything downtown. All right, next up is $81.05. $81.05. When this pattern came out, I wasn't interested in it. Yeah, I wasn't interested. And I have seen many of you guys sew this pattern. I think the last person I've seen that have sewn this pattern is Sophia from the Dock is Halt. And it really looks good on her. So I decided to pick this pattern up. I did pick this up in PDF. And now I actually have the paper pattern. I paid 99 cents for it. Don't forget, once again, I paid 99 cents for it. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that. All right. It is an easy to sew pattern. And one of the things that I like about this dress is that, did I mention it's easy to sew? Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. It's easy to sew. We said that. Okay, we said that 5 times just by, okay. All right. I'm going to move along. The only thing that you need in terms of notions is a 1/16-inch invisible zipper. But once again, this is $81.05. Yes. When I get around to this dress, I think I'm going to do view B because it is, yeah. I think I'm going to do view B. But yes, it's $81.05. Next up is $81.58. Now, before you say that looked like a grandmama pattern. Now, y'all know I could turn a grandmama pattern into something sexy. Did you guys forget when I turned that new look pattern, that's AKA Vogue pattern, that was not so fabulous, and I threw some sleeves on it and made it look completely different? Yeah, that green outfit. I'm going to put it up so you're able to see that, just for a reminder that you can take a basic pattern and make it look fabulous, okay? So, now, before you ask me, Rochelle, what you going to do with this old grandmama pattern that you guys will be in the comments saying like, what you going to do with that? Listen, I don't have a vision yet. But when I do, and when I decide to do this pattern, you will know, okay? Now, the fact that I picked this pattern up, I feel like I picked it up in the wrong size, or maybe this was the only size that they had. I picked it up in an 18W to 24W. I feel like this is going to be way too big, but you know, your girl got her receipt. No, this looked like it only comes in 18W. I'm afraid that this may be way too big. I might have to take this pattern back. 18W may be a little too big. We will see, because I'm looking at the finished garment measurement and my hips are not a 60.5, nor my bust a 59. We will see, because it looks like it falls away from the body. But I like this dress. Yeah, but I might have to take this pattern back. But once again, it's $81.58. It's easy to sew. The only notion you're going to need is elastic for the pants, or if you want to make it shorts or thigh length or whatever. And then view A, you're going to need single full bias tape. That's it for that one. $81.58. Next up, one of the bestseller patterns for McCall's, and one of the patterns that they gave out for free. I have it in PDF. Needed to pick it up, and I didn't just pick up one. I picked up 2 because I'm probably going to eventually make one for my daughter, make one for myself. So I picked up 2. $79.69. I am interested in view A. I'm pretty sure that's the same view my daughter would be interested in. Now, this is an easy to sew pattern. It is pretty much no notions unless you are doing view B. Did I mention it's no notion? Yes, I did. Okay, one more time. It's a no notion pattern. So go ahead, get this pattern if it's still in your local Hobby Lobby. You're welcome. Once again, $79.69. And I know that there's tons of sew-alongs on YouTube in order to see that. All right, next up, I picked up both. Not one for my daughter, one for me. Not for my daughter. Both of these are for me for different reasons. Now, in the bust, I think I will need a size 14. Let's see. Yes, finished garment measurement would be a size 14, 44 and a half. Size it up by 1 inch, and I'll be good. All right. In terms of the hip measurement, I'm going to need the bigger size. So that's why I picked up both sizes, not to have the size up. Now, can I just use one pattern? Absolutely. But because I've been losing weight crazy by just walking, and if you don't know, the mover is going on Instagram, I've been doing that. It's just, I just forget to document. Well, I've been documenting on my own. I just keep forgetting to share. But yeah, I've been doing that, been dropping some pounds, but I feel like 78, 76 will be a good staple in my wardrobe to do the blazer and the pants, because y'all know I'm a sucker for a good blazer and some pants. All right. This is easy to sew for sure, but yeah, that's why I picked it up. Once again, 78, 76. Next up, an old pattern. Now I'm getting into like more so the older patterns for sure. First up is 6124. This is the older pattern. Y'all know your girl is all about her button-down shirt. It wouldn't be me if I did not pick up at least one button-down shirt. Self-explanatory for this one. I do not have this pattern. I thought I did, but I did not. I had my daughter go through my pattern stash to see while I was in the store. So, yeah. 6124 is this pattern number. And it's just a regular classic button-down shirt. Next up, and there's a reason why I picked this pattern up, is 7331. Now, I remember last year for my older ladies, I did mention I was going to do a series of like the older ladies, sharing with them how you can build your own wardrobe. Time got away from me last year. I wanted to get it done at the top of the year, but then Joann's, decided that it wanted to close on us. So I do not have the perfect fabric for it at the time because Joann's closed. And this is the pattern that I was going to use, just FYI. This is the pattern that I wanted to use because I feel like it would be easy to show you guys in knit and how you could pair this several different ways. Because it comes in like 4 different things for this one. And for my older ladies over 50, I'm just going to say it here. It comes in 4 different things. It comes in the jacket, the top, the skirt, and the pair of pants. And I told you how you could build a 5-piece wardrobe. This is pretty much how you do it. If you throw in one more item, like a cardigan, this would be perfect for you to do a 5-piece set. And then mix and match as you see fit, as you can see on this entire pattern as well. So yeah, you could get a good 10-day wardrobe just by doing these 5 items. And just pairing some other things, jeans with it, or a coat or a bomber jacket or a trench coat, whatever, to get more looks. Once again, it's $73.31, and this is a no notion pattern. Outside of clear tape, some clear elastic, that's to make sure that your shoulders don't clap. And then you're going to need elastic for the pants and the pants for bustier and the skirt. All right. So once again, it's $73.31. Next up is $75.13. This is a jacket. I like it. You're going to need some buttons for this one for sure. What I'm interested in, I'm interested in View B. View A is cute. She's cute, but I need something to cover my butt. View B is where it's at. Once again, it's $75.13. Next up is $75.76. Now, what I'm interested in is View D. and view B. I like the balloon leg pants on view D, but I'm also liking view B as well. Those are the two that I'm most interested in. For the notions, you're going to need elastic. So this is a elastic only pattern. I'm excited for that. But once again, it's 75.76. Moving over to the next pattern is 76.50. And this one is just basically a top or a long tunic. You can make it a dress as well. I'm not interested in the dress. I would be interested in the tunic, which is view C on this pattern. It is I think this is an easy to sew. It doesn't say on the pattern. That's fine. But the notions you're going to need is if you're doing view B or view C, you are going to need 3 3/8" buttons. If you are doing view A or view D, it is a no notion pattern. I might do view A, the top, and have no notion there. We'll see. But once again, it's 76.50. And the last pattern is a repeat pattern. It is 73.59. Now, you guys know I have a complete sew along for this pattern. And listen, I'm just going to say this. Someone, I'm not going to call no names, came to visit me. And this top that I made back in like 2021, 2022, I filmed the entire sew along. It left with somebody when they came to visit me. I'm not going to call no names, but you know who you are. You came to visit and it walked away with you. Have not seen this top since, right? I'm not going to call you out, but I just called you out. You already know who you are. But I'm not mad about it or anything like that. I mean, like, I wish she would have told me though. All right. Anyway, I digress. But I will be looking to do this again. This is a really good pattern. Now, am I going to say that it's easy to sew? Yes, it is easy to sew. I filmed the sew along because there is a tricky part, and that's when you do the V portion on the front of the top. But this is a really cute top to do. I will encourage you to do it. You can also follow mine sew along for it as well. But if I remember correctly, this is a no notion pattern. If you are doing view A or view B, you are going to need some seam binding. But I did view D, and it's a no notion pattern. Once again, it's 73.59, and this is the last pattern. All right, you guys, there you have it. That's all 30 patterns that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. That's it. I hope you enjoyed my nice, lovely McCall's pattern haul from Hobby Lobby. If you are looking for some McCall patterns, go run to Hobby Lobby. Grab them for 99 cents, okay? While supplies are lasting. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girls a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Comment in the comment section below and let me know, what did you guys pick up? What pattern were your favorite? Have you seen any of the older patterns before? Like, I didn't pick up a lot of newer patterns because I figured you guys seen those before. But you probably seen some of these older patterns. Maybe you not. Maybe you have not. But let me know which ones are your favorite that you would pick up or you would sew. All right? Comment in the comment section below and let me know. And turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So stay tuned for my next video, as my next video is going to be something about the fall winter core capsule, because y'all know we about to batch cut. So stay tuned for that video as well. Until next time, keep going, keep sewing, and definitely keep growing.